Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today we're diving straight into something truly incredible, the Shiv Chalisa. It's one of the most deeply revered spiritual texts out there, and we're going to unpack these 40 profound verses to really understand the divine power of Lord Shiva. If you've ever found yourself wondering about the cosmic weight behind these ancient chants, or, how they actually translate into everyday spiritual strength for people, you are absolutely in the right place. So let's jump right in and see what makes this text so extraordinary. We're starting right at the heart of who Shiva is with this seriously powerful quote from the Chalisa. Whenever the gods called out, you removed their sorrows. I mean, that hooks you right away, doesn't it? It shows us that he isn't just some distant deity meditating alone on a mountain. Not at all. He is literally the cosmic first responder. He's the one even the other divine beings turn to when everything else is falling apart. The text paints him as this supremely responsive force who acts the second there's a genuine call for help.
All right, let's look at section 1, the divine form revealed.
The Chalisa really brings Lord Shiva to life through these iconic, vibrant details. Just picture this, the beautiful crescent moon resting on his head and those fierce snake earrings. You've got the mighty river Ganga flowing directly from his matted hair, his body completely covered in sacred ash, and he's wearing the skin of a tiger. These aren't just random accessories, right? They beautifully illustrate a deity who perfectly balances the total renunciation of an ascetic with this raw, untamed cosmic power. Every single detail just screams majesty and mystery.
But here's the thing, he's actually never alone. The Chalisa makes a specific point to mention his divine family. His majestic presence is totally amplified by Mother Parvati, along with his wildly loyal bull Nandi and his powerful sons, Lord Ganesha and Lord Kartikeya. Together, they form this supreme cosmic court. So surrounding him with his family takes his image from a solitary hermit to the undeniable supreme Lord of the universe.
Moving right along to section 2, Savior of the Gods.
So, moving from his look to his legendary acts, you might be wondering why exactly is Lord Shiva famously called Neelkanth, or the blue-throated one? Well, the Chalisa explicitly references the epic story behind this name, and honestly, it's arguably his greatest act of sacrifice.
The text talks about the Samudramanthan, the great churning of the cosmic ocean. Imagine the scene. During this massive event, before they could even get to the nectar of immortality, this terrifying, world-destroying poison emerged. The gods and demons were completely helpless. No one knew what to do. So what did Shiva do? He just steps right up, drinks the deadly poison, and holds it right there in his throat to keep the entire universe from burning up. The poison was literally so toxic that it turned his throat permanently blue. So the name Neelkanth, it's a permanent visual reminder of his universe-saving compassion.
Okay, section 3, the great cosmic battles.
Now, Shiva isn't just about sacrifice. He is an absolute powerhouse of a warrior. When the universe is threatened by seemingly invincible forces, Shiva is the one who steps in. The Chalisa rapidly details his crushing defeat of these mighty demons who threw the cosmos into total chaos. It brings up the terrifying Tarkasur, whose defeat was actually orchestrated through Shiva's son Kartikeya, and it highlights the destruction of the fearsome demon Jalandhar. These are presented as historical proof of Shiva's unmatched, devastating power when protecting the cosmic order.
Which brings us to a really huge moment highlighted in the text. You fought the fierce battle against Tripurasur, and by your grace, saved everyone. Now, Tripurasur wasn't just some run-of-the-mill demon, it was a triad of demons with 3 impregnable flying cities. The gods were completely overwhelmed. The Chalisa uses this epic defeat of Tripurasur as the ultimate undeniable proof of Shiva's protective grace. With just one single devastating strike, he destroyed their cities and literally saved creation.
Let's look at section 4, Revered by Lord Ram.
It's one thing to be praised by regular devotees, but the Chalisa points out that Shiva's might is revered by other supreme deities too. This timeline brilliantly shows how intertwined Lord Shiva is with the epic journey of Lord Ram. Before the massive war against the demon king Ravana, Lord Ram actually paused everything to worship Shiva. He needed Shiva's blessing to ensure victory. During this, Shiva tested him, ultimately giving his supreme blessing. And, as we all know how the timeline concludes, it was with this exact divine backing that Lord Ram successfully defeated Ravana.
Okay, the story of how Ram actually won that blessing is just incredibly captivating. The text tells this beautiful anecdote where Lord Ram is offering 1,000 lotus flowers to Shiva. But Shiva, wanting to test Ram's devotion, secretly hides one of the flowers. When Ram realized he was one short, he didn't just throw his hands up and quit. Actually, scratch that. He did the unthinkable. Because his eyes were so often compared to lotuses, he prepared to literally offer his own eye to finish the ritual. Moved by this astonishing level of surrender, Shiva immediately appeared and granted him absolute favor. It just perfectly shows the level of total dedication Shiva expects and, of course, rewards.
Which brings us to our final part, Section 5, the fruits of devotion.
We've been talking a lot about cosmic battles and divine tests, but let's bring that huge cosmic scale back down to Earth. What does all of this mean for us, the everyday devotees? Well, the Chalisa actually outlines a very clear, simple three-step process. Step 1. Chant the hymn with a pure, focused mind. Step 2. As a direct result, Lord Shiva's grace arrives in your life. Step 3. Because of that grace, even the most difficult, seemingly impossible tasks suddenly become easy. It's essentially a direct formula for overcoming our personal, day-to-day struggles.
And the hymn doesn't just stop at vague, feel-good promises either. It lists highly specific real-world benefits. Chanting the Shiv Chalisa is guaranteed to help you overcome adversaries. It brings Riddhi and Siddhi, that's prosperity and spiritual wealth, straight into your home. The text specifically says it grants children to the childless, provides wealth to the poor, and just completely eradicates sorrow. These are real, tangible, life-changing blessings promised to anyone who connects with the chant. But, and there's always a but, right? There is a catch, and it's a big one. The absolutely crucial key to unlocking all these blessings is total surrender. The text says that whoever sings this with genuine love, dedicating their tan man tan, meaning their body, their mind, and their wealth, will experience the ultimate reward. They won't just get those material benefits, they're actually going to find Lord Shiva residing directly within them. It requires giving up the ego entirely.
So as we wrap up this explainer, I really want to leave you with a provocative thought. We've seen his power to drink cosmic poison, to destroy invincible demons like Tripurasur, and to bless even Lord Ram himself. Looking at your own life right now, with a pure heart and a focused mind, what difficult task will you surrender to Lord Shiva today? Think about that as you continue your own spiritual journey. Thank you so much for joining me today to explore the profound depths of the Shiv Chalisa.